Alright, customer came in. I've had a complaint of an oil leak. Going under the vehicle, you can see oil dripping down all down the sides of the bell housings. Definitely engine oil. That usually leads you to your oil cooler, oil filter housing, whatever you want to call it. This is an updated oil filter housing. Old one's plastic, new one's aluminum. Just got to assemble them. Follow the instructions pretty much for putting it together. Not much to it. Just mind you, this hose all the way down here, there's a little hold down that holds into the block, so it makes it hard to pull this guy out. So make sure you pop that up, and then you get the hose clamp off after you raise the cooler housing. Make sure you cover up all the intake ports, put rags in there, whatever. Clean it up when you're getting it back together. Soak up all the oil and antifreeze in the bottom. Don't forget about that. Got this all torqued down. These bolts go around the outside. They're like 12 Newton meters. Once you got all that together, then you can go ahead and get your lower intake manifold on there. It's got your injectors and everything in it. Kind of watching in reverse, but to make it a little easier for you, maybe see things that you wouldn't see taking it apart. New gaskets. Just gotta slip it down in there. That'll make it the easiest on here. Get it set down in there. You're gonna have a little Christmas tree hold down back here. You're gonna push that in. Get your bolts all set up. Gonna run them down, get them started. Not really tightening them down yet. Gonna torque them. Got one in the far back corner. Hard to see. The lower plenum, gonna do 12 Newton meters. Kind of zigzag, crisscross, whatever you want to call it. Just keep jumping around. You have lower plenum all torqued up. Pull these guys out. Just rags, keep stuff from falling in. No big deal. Pop the old gasket out. you're difficult on yourself, go ahead and plug in all your injectors. You don't want to forget that. So you hear it click on all of them. Oh, don't want to forget to snap this guy in place way back here. Just push it right down on. That's all. Let it hang out to the side for now. When you put the intake manifold back in, you get it all snapped in place. Also back under here, you don't want to forget to plug in your fuel injectors. That should just push right back on. Don't want to forget the slow retainer. Goes right back on the opposite side. Definitely hard to see, but just that's it. Just gotta try to line this hose up in there and drop it in. It's about a bit of a pain in the ass. Oh, he's coming off. It was going back together. It seems pretty smooth. Two bolts over here, 1 and 2 down in the corner. Yeah, torque them all to about 8 Newton meters, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8's in the back. 2 on the sides. Hose way back here. Wrench does the trick. No specific torque, just don't break them. It's good enough. All right. Put this guy back in there. hose clamp right here. $10mm nut. Nothing fancy.
Yo, did he text you? Yeah. Yeah, he texted me something about need same thing you told. Did you get stuck in there?
Always.